Once again, we're having a deep dive into the wisdom of God as provided for us in that amazing book of Ecclesiastes, a book that's been a problem for many Christians. Don't even read it. They know the odd verse here and there, but they haven't really read it, not with any great perception. That's why we're looking into it, and we're quite deep into the first chapter. We're in verse 10 of Ecclesiastes chapter 1. Is there anything of which one can say, look, this is something new? It was here already, long ago. It was here before our time. What are the things that have been here for a long time? We're not really talking inventions. We're not talking entertainment or ideas. All such things have been a part of our history since time began, but we're not really talking about those things. We're not talking about engineering. Engineering is old. Horticulture is old. Even science is old. Before we come to terms with the latest science, they're telling us they got it wrong. And now the old science has been supplanted. And the turnover of science used to take hundreds of years, but now the latest scientific discovery can be usurped in just a few years or even months. What the teacher is talking about is really indicated by that phrase, before our time. What things are older than time? He's got to be referring to eternal things, to laws, principles, values, truth, certainty, morality. Values and truth are aligned. Values are what is good. Truth is what is right. What is good, that's values, must also be right, that's truth. Otherwise it would be wrong, and therefore it would not be good. Such things are born before our time. Pilate said, quid est veritas? What is truth? He wasn't really asking Jesus a philosophical question so much as making a statement. In fact, he was being very modern because he was talking about the relativity of truth. He was saying truth is relative. And he was also talking about the absurdity of absolute truth. These are very modern notions, and yet Pilate was asserting them when Jesus was being interrogated. Have you heard the phrase, this is my truth? Or it's what's true for me that matters. These are thrown around today by anybody and everybody. Young little teenagers are throwing out these statements. That's my truth. You do what's true for you, I'll do what's true for me. Such statements might be convenient, but they're by no means conclusive. Inventing your own personal truth is in vogue, but try using that in a court of law. See how far this is my truth takes you in a court of law. The postmodern mind presumes the individual is the ultimate ground of reality and the center for their own truth, creating their own logic, making up their own rules, constructing their own world of reality and value. All such relativity denies ultimate truth, and where truth dies, all of its associates, things such as certainty and morality and values, perish with it. As a result, wherever there's a denial of truth, society perishes. This is because every idea outside of the truth is based upon a lie. There can be no other option. Truth must be universal. If truth is the truth, then it must be common to all and not subject to context or circumstances or popularity or fashion or time or place. In other words, truth can never be relative. Without ultimate truth, there would be no Western law as we know it. The reason why we have Western law as we know it is because Christianity brought in to the Western world the notion of ultimate truth. This is why you can't take your relativity, your little bit of, well, this is what's truth for me, into the law courts, because the law courts is founded upon ultimate truth. The presupposition that everyone is equal before the law is evidence of ultimate and universal truth. It even applies to someone who's a murderer. A murderer is considered innocent until proven guilty in a court of law, and they must be treated with respect by the legal system. It's a miracle that such a factor ever emerged given the nature of human beings. And it certainly isn't logical that we would treat even murderers with the idea that they are presumed innocent until proven guilty. One only needs to look at India and the caste system to see where human nature and logic take us. The idea of the presumption of innocence emerged out of revealed truth. It came from the knowledge that we have inalienable rights based upon the fact that we have all been made in the image of God, and also that there is one universal faith, and everyone, whether in that faith or not, has value. Value because we have been made in God's image. And supporting all of this is the notion that God rules over all, and that there is one God and there is one judge who also judges all, that he judges and he rules over all mankind, and so everyone must be treated with respect and be treated equally before the law, because there is a judge who presides over everyone. Hence, Western law has been built upon the axiom of biblical truth. In fact, we take such law, such as the presumption of innocence, as being self-evident, that is how it has to be. That's how much it is a part of the psyche, a part of the belief system of the Western world. Truth is the bedrock upon which society is built, and hence, without truth, society will perish. Nations, empires, eras, churches, businesses, family, marriage, all rely upon truth for the maintenance of their integrity. That's their strength and substance and their togetherness. The truth not only sets us free, but it's also the thing that keeps us together. The fact that everything from marriage to nations are collapsing all around us is evidence of the corruption that is taking place throughout the world as people reject ultimate truth and embrace the lie. Every lie told in politics simply puts another nail into the coffin of the nation. Every lie told to our children puts another nail into the coffin of the education system. Every lie you tell your wife puts another nail into the coffin of your marriage. You think you're protecting her? It's only the truth that gives your marriage integrity. Truth alone gives people the opportunity to trust one another enough to build a life together. Truth, what is right, that's what is right. Truth is what is right, is the only possibility of valuing things rightly, and thereby giving right value or meaning to the world around you. So truth is the only way of being able to show that your world and those that are involved within your world are important to you, that they have meaning to you, that they mean something to you. All of that is grounded in truth. Think about it. Wisdom is found only in truth. I think it was Goethe that said that. Goethe. Goethe said that. Wisdom is found only in truth. Therefore, to tell a lie is to speak foolishly. Even worse is to live a lie, because if telling a lie is to speak foolishly, then living a lie means that you're being a fool. So tell the truth and live by the truth. And we've got more to say about truth coming up. Yes. So, well, all of this is in Ecclesiastes, telling us all about things that have been there since before time, and things that are still in existence now, will be in existence into eternity, because they are not subject to the corruption of time. Yes, wow, how about that? So God bless you. We will speak again tomorrow out of the book of Ecclesiastes. We're coming towards the end of chapter 1. And as we go into the rest of Ecclesiastes, we'll not be going through things so meticulously. We're doing this for a reason. We're going meticulously through chapter 1 to show you how important this book really is for our knowledge and for our understanding and for our ability to be able to think about things rightly and correctly. And that if we can think right, then that will cause us to be right. If we can think right, then we'll do right. Oh, that's important. God bless you. We'll see you again tomorrow.